Known you. Call in to join the conversation at 888-565-1470. Let's get started. Hey, everyone. Welcome. I am live here on Facebook, although there it is. It just popped up. Live on Facebook, Periscope, YouTube with, I have to turn down my volume now, with Unleash Your Audacious Confidence. It is Monday, and I'm having some technical issues right now. It's Monday, and thank you all so much for joining me. And I'm going to have a great show for you as soon as I can kind of get myself situated and get going here. So I just want to thank my sponsors for this month, Brinker Education Initiative and Jane Robinson. Thank you so much for being a sponsor this month. And I just want to say thank you to my viewers, those of you who are watching on Facebook. Hi, guys. And those of you who are on Periscope watching and those on YouTube watching. Thank you so much. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Alicia Couri, and keep watching, commenting. You know, I love to respond to your comments on Facebook. And thank you for joining me on Periscope as well. Hey, Lydia. Hi, Madeline. So I have a great guest tonight. She's actually a client of mine, and we're going to get into a lot of that in a little bit. But I wanted to also remind you, I did have my LinkedIn workshop last week. And if you want the replay of that, please email me, because it's only going to be up for another day or so, I think. So email me, alicia@aliciacouri.com. If you go to my website, acradio.live, you'll find my email address there. And I also wanted to say a heartfelt thank you to all those who have donated to my cousin's fund on GoFundMe, so that we can help her family, her little ones, get resettled and resituated. So thank you so much for all the love, the support, the prayers, the donations that came in for Kayla Marie's fund. That's also available on my website, acradio.live. So now that I've finished with all that business, let's get to my guest. And my guest is Jo Velati. She is the co-founder of Velati Group, LLC, certified elite health and wellness coach with the Metabolic Method Academy. And for many years, she's balanced family, work, and health, and served honorably as an ombudsman to most of the Navy commands where her husband, RJ, served during the 20 years of his military service. She has a master's degree in accountancy and is a dedicated and focused woman. I'm so excited to meet Jo. So Jo specializes in helping her clients work through their mindset and coping with stress. And she specifically likes to talk about how you feed your body and mind and how it directly affects your quality of life. She uses positive thinking that can transform your life, and helps you build your mindset so that you can conquer those difficult times. Hi, Diane and Olga. And so I just want to invite Jo, who is committed to inspire others to find the bright side. And recently, Jo was featured on a segment. There she is, a segment on Suncoast FYI in Sarasota. And her segment was called, Is Stress Making You Fat? So, Jo Velati, welcome. Hi, my love. How are you?
I am doing great. It's a great day to be alive.
Yes, it is. So I wanted to ask you, because you said 20 years as an ombudsman, what made you decide to go into the health and wellness coaching?
I decided to go into the health and wellness coaching because everything starts with your health and with your mind. And where your mind goes, your body follows. And so if you're not feeding your body and your mind positive and healthy nutrition, you're not going to have a quality of life that really you and others deserve.
Right. That's so true. So you found the Metabolic Method Academy, right?
Yes. Yes, I was searching for something where, yes, I needed to lose weight. I needed to get my health in control and in check and in balance. And I was looking for a program that worked not just on the numbers and the numbers on the scale, that worked on your whole body. And Metabolic Method was there. The door was there. I opened it, and here I am.
Perfect. Lydia's saying hi, and Maria's saying hi, and Diane saying hi. All the coaches. And what I wanted to ask you, because you just didn't coach, you decided to take your coaching to another level, and you wanted to increase not just your visibility and awareness, but you also wanted to help other people. So tell me how that whole journey transpired.
Well, my journey, and I'll start back where, as you mentioned, I was ombudsman for the military command where my husband served, and that's because I knew that the dependent that was left behind needed some encouragement, because the dependents are left behind are left to carry on.
Yes.
And a lot of times, the people that are left to carry on, the person that they take care of the least, it's themselves.
It's themselves. That's so true.
I was in one of those spots because I took care of my family, plus the command. So I knew that women needed to focus on themselves. And it's the last person that we always focus on. So that was important to me to get my message out there, not just for the military spouse, but for so many spouses and just individuals to focus on themselves. Because if you can't take care of yourself, and number one, you're not going to be good enough to take care of, you're not going to have the quality to take care of 1, 2, or 3 if you can't take care of yourself.
That's so true. And so let's talk a little bit about your journey to not just becoming a coach, because you took the metabolic method yourself and you lost weight. Was that correct?
Yes. I started as a client because when you hit a certain age and you start reflecting on where you've been and where you're going,
right.
You're out there and you're, okay, now what? Am I where I need to be? No, I knew I needed to get my health in control because bodies are only good sometimes as well as you nurture them. And I did put myself on the back burner.
Right.
So I did go into Metabolic Method as a client, and I had tremendous outcome with it. And I said, I need to share this with others.
Nice. That's so that you signed up then to become an elite coach.
Yes.
Excellent. And not only were you an elite coach, but you've really helped a lot of people and connect, especially that mindset where, they have this self-fulfilling cycle that they're in, that mindset where they're stressed out and it increases their cortisol. And so you're there educating them and helping them with their mindset. Yes, yeah. And it's a cycle of self-destruction, because when you're stressed, and when you're stressed, your anxiety sets in, your body is in haywire, it's out of balance, and stress. Your hormones are out of balance.
Everything goes out of balance, and the first thing you do is you reach for that comfort food, which makes, you may get that instant gratification, but in the long run, everything is just worse.
Yeah.
So now you're stressed. You give you excess cortisol. Excess cortisol gives you belly fat. Belly fat for your self-esteem just goes out of whack, so you stress out more. So you're just stuck in this cycle and you don't know where to turn, because a lot of times we don't know what we don't know, and we don't know how to act.
Yep. You don't know what you don't know, and you don't know where to turn to for information and for help. And so I had the pleasure of actually helping you take the next step, because you were a coach, you were doing well, you had success helping your clients, and then you wanted to take the next step in your business. And what was that?
Yes, I wanted to take the next step in my business because I knew that I wasn't alone in the way that I was feeling, and I wanted to share and empower others that there is an outcome. So yes, I became a coach, and I said, well, if you're going, Joe, you're going to go all the way.
Right.
So I signed up for the VIP program to where I got mentored by amazing ladies.
Lydia and Sai.
Was to be seen, be heard.
And then you came to Be Seen, Be Heard. Yes, that is that was a program that we had for the VIP clients.
Yes, and that was the next step for me to get out there to share more and to reach more who I can reach.
Okay.
So it was the only logical fit.
I'm sorry, I got distracted for a second. So we had an amazing time during that workshop.
Yes.
So tell us what the Be Seen, because tell me a little bit more what the Be Seen, Be Heard is, because I don't want to say what it is. You got to say what it is.
Yes. No, the Be Seen, Be Heard is to get yourself out there in the media. And to get on the media, the basic media is TV.
Right.
Where we always think, oh, my gosh, TV. But that was the next logical step where you can get your message out to so many people. And, I had some experience on maybe military stations, but to get out there in the real world, you don't know what you don't know. I did not know which way to turn. So when you don't know which way to turn, you have to be able and have the confidence and courage in yourself to say, hey, I don't know. I don't know which way to turn. And the Be Seen, Be Heard takes you through all of those steps.
And so I actually, let me go take a quick commercial break, because we're going to come back and talk about, because you talk about mindset all the time. And I want to come back and talk about mindset and the courage that it took for you to actually make that step to get on TV. So we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. Hey, Jenny.
Hi, I'm Mary Ellen Brinker, founder of the Brinker Education Initiative. We provide Hispanic students in South Florida who excel in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, financial support to achieve their educational goals. They are the youngest and fastest growing demographic in public schools, and 18 out of the 25 top best jobs in America are STEM-based. Give the gift of a college education at brinkereducationinitiative.org or contact us at 773-717-6828. That's 773-717-6828. When they succeed, we succeed. Our nation succeeds.
Are you looking to simplify, focus, and live a healthier, balanced lifestyle? Hi, I'm Jane Robinson, certified health coach and founder of Jane Robinson Creative Living Solutions. I can help you create a personalized, holistic plan through natural living, creative space solutions, and through a system of Nourish and Glow essential oils. I can guide and inspire you to create an authentic life full of vitality and joy. Contact me, Jane Robinson Creative Living Solutions, at 561-305-2317. That's 561-305-2317, or visit me at janelrobinson.com.
Afraid of needles? Anxious about going under the knife? Do the words invasive surgery make you queasy to think about? After years of being mistaken for someone in her 20s, Alicia Couri, a mom of 3 in her late 40s, finally got tired of hearing, "You should write a book about why you look so young." So that's exactly what she did. In her book, Age Younger, 21 Tips to Make Your 40s Look Like Your 20s, she outlines 21 of her top tips for looking and feeling decades younger. These tips can easily be implemented into your own lifestyle so you too can make your 40s look like your 20s. Go to acradio.live to order your copy today. .live to order your copy today. Hi, I'm Alicia Couri, and you know me from my radio show, Unleash Your Audacious Confidence with Alicia Couri. If you lack confidence and boldness to really go out there and conquer the world, I'm here to share this valuable resource. In my book, Your Signature Style, Unlocking the Confidence, Style, and Influence of the Savvy CEO, I'll take you through a process where you can release your fears and embrace your femininity as a powerful tool to unleash your audacious confidence and win. This is where it all began for me, and I want to share it with you. Get your copy today at acradio.live. Bring out your beauty and confidence from the inside out. Buy this book today at www.acradio.live. You're listening to Unleash Your Audacious Confidence with Alicia Couri. Now, let's get back to the show. Hey, we're back live. I'm trying to find my link again. So I'm back here live with Joe. We have a little delay in the video. For those of you who are watching, there may be a little bit of a delay in the video, but it's all good. You're still hearing her clearly, which is good. So I wanted to my next question was, do you think anybody can be on TV, Joe?
Yes, I do. And I think I've lost some of the internet, but I'm going to keep on going.
Just keep talking, yeah, until we can boot you back up.
Yes, but I believe anyone can be on television and anyone can go through the process. And no, I didn't start off my new journey with confidence. It's something that I had to take steps with. And I've always been where if I'm going to do something, I'm going to jump in and do it.
Right.
So you got to, take that first step. Even though it may be scary, you're not going to know what the outcome is going to be and what the other side's going to be until you do take that first step.
Right. And so we had to work through some of that during the workshop, right? You worked through some of those.
Yes.
I mean, everybody, listen, we're not all born television superstars, right? But we can become
Correct.
TV superstars. And so during the workshop, we threw you into the deep end, right?
Yes. And I always, I'll be the one that volunteers. So I will always say yes, and I'll go first.
Right.
And it's something that, because if you sit there and think, if you sit there and think,
you'll
get that stinking thinking going on in your
right,
mind.
and it will stop you in your tracks if you keep just thinking about it, and the fear will grow. Jenny is saying it was so scary, and Lydia said that you've grown so much, and that's what I want to talk to you just a little bit about how you felt that process grew your confidence in stepping out and taking that step.
It helped me because after I did it, I didn't die. I was still alive.
You didn't die.
I didn't die, because when you get there and you get that stinking thinking going on in your head and you get the, oh my gosh, what if? Well, what if this? What if that? Well, what if you don't? If you don't, you won't move forward. So, yeah, it was a scary step, but I am so thankful I did it. And yes, I believe I've grown so much in this past year.
It was a confidence builder.
It's a confidence builder. And even during that workshop, and that workshop was right after Hurricane Irma.
Yes.
And that one gave all of Florida a whole big bang. Mm-hmm. So, and you
still made it. You drove down, you had no electricity, and you still made it to the workshop.
And we still made it.
Nice.
Yes. And it was each step that I take, it's very scary, but I take it because I know I'm on the right path.
And it grows you so much when you leap out of your comfort zone. So I want to talk about your segment just for a second, because we created this segment together, you and I. We started it during the workshop, and then we worked together on it. And then you got booked to do this segment. And the segment is called, you can tell me.
My segment is called Is Stress Making You Fat?
It's Stress Making You Fat. And so we talked about how powerful stress, and we mentioned that earlier in the show, it raises your cortisol. Your cortisol produces belly fat. Belly fat, again, gives you more stress and anxiety, and it's just a vicious cycle. But you have a way to break that cycle. So let's talk about that.
Yes, and to break the cycle, because when we get into a stressful mode, we look at ourselves, and the way we look, being humans, the way we look is how we feel about ourselves. And we are our worst critic, so we may have put on weight, but we see ourselves like a stuffed walrus.
Oh,
we don't, right?
Yes.
And we don't see a way out of it, but there is, and it's a way to build your confidence, because one of the programs that we offer is a 72-hour detox.
A 72-hour detox. Listen, I can do anything in 3 days.
3 days. You can do anything in 3 days. And you follow the program.
Mm-hmm.
It tells you what to eat, how much to eat, which foods to eat.
Mm-hmm.
It eliminates the inflammation, which will knock off a lot of that belly fat.
Right. So it gets rid of inflammation. It detoxifies your body. What are some of the other benefits of the 72-hour cleanse?
Get rid of body bloat.
Mm-hmm.
You'll lose weight. You'll increase your energy. You'll sleep better. The brain fog would disappear. So all of it is a win-win. Plus 72 hours, you will have accomplished the goal. So
right.
Your self-confidence is going to increase. Your self-worth will increase because you're going to be looking better and feeling better.
Instead of
just self-confidence will increase.
Right. Instead of just being on a perpetual diet and always cheating on your diet and never actually accomplishing something, which is what a lot of people are in, that cycle of I'm going on a diet Monday, and by Tuesday they're in the donuts. And so
they're in the donuts.
You know,
and then
that
a lot of times
produces stress.
Weekend, you work all week to clean up what you did to your body over the weekend,
right,
instead of feeding your body the things that it needs.
And then you go out drinking on Friday, and you wipe out all the hard work that you did on your diet from Monday to Thursday. So
yes.
The 72-hour cleanse, how can people get a hold of the 72-hour cleanse if they're listening and they want to try, they want to get rid of that bloat and sleep better,
feel better,
get mental, get that fogginess, get rid of that fogginess and get rid of some of the bloat and lose a little bit of weight in the 72 hours?
Yes, to get that, you would go to my site, and that's jovelotti.com.
That's JOVEL.
VELOTTI.com.
VELOTTI.com. Just wanted to repeat it.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. And if you go over to Program and Services and go down to 72-hour detox. If
Excellent.
you click on the 72-hour detox and put your information in, during this segment, I'm offering a promo. And if you key in Joe Media, JOMEDIA, in the code, you'll get the 72-hour detox free. A $30 value, you're free.
Wow.
For believing in yourself and taking that first step, because I know how scary that first step can be.
So you can get that 72-hour detox. Use the code JOMEDIA, JOMEDIA, and you'll get that detox for free. She usually sells it for $30, and you'll get it for free if you go on her website, jovelotti.com, and you can get more information. I'll have that on my website, acradio.live, if you missed anything. And now give me your formula, because you have a fear formula to reframe,
yes, I do. I came up,
change, and reframe your mindset.
Yes, because we like to we get ingrained with so much information, and the first step, to change it is to change that thought process. And so I came up with, because fear controls so much of our life. So I thought, well, let's reframe fear. So if we take fear and we're going to focus the next 72 hours on the detox, and we're going to complete it.
Right.
That's F. And E would be your eating.
Right, you got to eat
only the foods that are on the list on the 72-hour detox.
Okay.
So it's a no-brainer.
We got a couple minutes left, Joe, so we got to speed it up.
We're going to A. We're going to be aware. We're going to be aware of what we're eating by journaling. And R, we're going to restore. We're going to restore our confidence by winning instead of failure.
That's excellent. Well, Joe, you have been a model client. I appreciate you so much, and we're going to get you booked some more on TV. And I thank you so much for coming on. And next week, I'm also going to have another guest from the Be Seen, Be Heard Media Workshop, because we're getting ready to launch another one. Yes, we are. So if you have dreams of being on the media, we're going to launch another one. So next week, I'm going to have Jenny May, who's also another metabolic method coach, on the show. And she's going to talk about her journey to being on TV after the Be Seen, Be Heard media workshop. And I just wish you guys, you have a great, safe week. You know, walk in love with one another, not in hate, and I will see you next week. I enjoy being with you. Thank you, Facebook and Periscope and YouTube. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And those of you who are joining me on 95.3 FM and 1470 AM, I haven't forgotten you, or on the apps or on my website. However you're joining and looking at the show, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. See you next week. Bye.
Hi, I'm Mary Ellen Brinker, founder of the Brinker Education Initiative. We provide Hispanic students in South Florida who excel in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, financial support to achieve their educational goals. They are the youngest and fastest growing demographic in public schools, and 18 out of the 25 top best jobs in America are STEM-based. Give the gift of a college education at brinkereducationinitiative.org or contact us at 773-717-6828. That's 773-717-6828. When they succeed, we succeed. Our nation succeeds.